The Kansas City Chiefs are officially Super Bowl champions, winning 38-35 in a nail-biter of a game against the Philadelphia Eagles. The team returned home on Monday with coach Andy Reid triumphantly holding the Vince Lombardi Trophy. The Champions Parade is scheduled for this Wednesday. During the game, Chiefs fans held their breath as quarterback Patrick Mahomes seethed in pain after hurting his ankle. Despite limping off the field, he returned in the second half, leading his team to victory. Let's bring in Ryan Harris. He's an NFL analyst at CBS Sports HQ. Ryan, what a game. Let's start with Mahomes. He hurt his ankle in the second quarter. Then he came back and did that incredible comeback in the second half. What made him, why could he do it? Obviously, physical toughness. What else did you see in his performance?
Well, he spread the football around to different receivers. One of his receivers, Juju Smith-Schuster, had 7 catches in the game. That was as much as he had the previous 4 games combined. And then Andy Reid had some fantastic play calls that added wrinkles with motion. So the receiver would come in from right to left, but stop and then go back out to the right, caught a touchdown. They did the same thing on the left. And more than anything, John, Patrick Mahomes put on one of the toughest, gutsiest performances we have ever seen in a Super Bowl, literally landing on one foot at times, hopping around the field during the play. It's only in the NFL they ask you, are you hurt or are you injured? And clearly, Patrick Mahomes was hurt, not injured, as he carried his team back to the top.
Ryan, walk me through what it's like, those kinds of, what you described as in-the-moment changes, throwing to different people, running different patterns. How hard is that, just in general, to shake things up at that level, and then to shake it up in the middle of a game like the Super Bowl?
Well, it all starts with the mindset you build with your team, and leaders in every industry understand this. It takes flexibility to be excellent. Our nature will not make us great. So a ton of credit to Andy Reid and others on the coaching staff. Andy Reid, of course, the head coach, who has his guys willing and believing that whatever wrinkles they put in, that the team will be successful. It's one thing to have a coach calling the plays. You win championships when players believe and are ready for changes to help them win. And talking to some of the players after the game yesterday, John, a lot of them continued to echo the same thing. It takes all of us. This is a team effort. Everybody stepped up. So Andy Reid really built a culture of success through flexibility, and no surprise from the former offensive lineman.
I noticed the offensive line, speaking of which, protected Mahomes pretty well in that out there. Did you notice anything special in their behavior, given your expertise in that area?
Well, the right tackle, Andrew Wiley, had a fantastic game. John, they were going against a team that had almost 80 sacks, meaning when they take the quarterback down through the season and the playoffs, and they got a goose egg. And just to give you an example, John, typically if an offensive line gets a goose egg, we're expecting some pizzas the next day at work from the quarterback and receivers. But they played a game that they had to play. They were physical. They were resilient. Everything that embodies a champion.
They can eat those pizzas with their Super Bowl rings. Let me ask you now about the controversy. The Eagles fans did not like that late in the game penalty. Describe it for those who didn't get a chance to see it, and what did you make of that?
So one of the corners, secondary members on defense for the Eagles, in transition, reached his left hand around and grabbed Juju Smith-Schuster, number 9 there for the Chiefs, and impeded his direction slightly. Now, Philadelphia fans are upset because that call does not get called often. Some games it does, some games it doesn't. And football fans in general just do not want referees to put this in their mind. I believe the Chiefs would have won anyways, but this was a key penalty because then it gave Kansas City a fresh set of downs and no timeouts for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia was helpless in stopping the eventual game-winning field goal, and were not able to score with any time left.
As a player, what is a turning point moment like that do to you? If you're an Eagles player, I mean, do you just say, well, them's the breaks, or is that something that you're going to be reliving all over through the whole summer?
Well, the corner Bradley will be reliving it for the rest of his life until he wins a Super Bowl. And as a teammate, you go over and you tell your teammate you love them. Yeah, I love you. It wasn't just your play. It was our play collectively. Jalen Hurts spoke to that, quarterback of the Eagles, in his press conference. Nick Sirianni, the head coach of the Eagles, talked about it. But that's what happens in these games, John. Teams are so great that one or two little mistakes mean the difference in glory or defeat. And unfortunately, the Philadelphia Eagles made one too many mistakes Sunday night.
Final question. Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin was also honored. What was it like having him there and in good spirits?
Not a dry eye in the building, John. It came right off the heels of a Lift Every Voice and Sing rendition that was the best I'd ever heard. And they first had told everybody they were just going to highlight the medical staff that saved Damar Hamlin's life. And then he popped out from behind him and the place went nuts. It was an emotional evening and something that the NFL has really come around together. Players, coaches, front office, and fans. Everybody wants to continue the good vibes and the love that Damar Hamlin brought out of us as football fans. And everybody was on their feet cheering for Damar on the field.
Ryan Harris, it's a pleasure to have you here. Sorry, we'll have to wait till next season. Have a great summer. Thanks a lot.
You too, John.